Tarot, and today we're going to be reading on Doja Cat. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So my first question is, where is Doja Cat's career heading? Where are we going on this ship, my dear? All right, I'm starting off with my tarot deck. Where are we going? Where's Doja Cat's career headed? Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'll put that right here. All right. What an interesting spread. What I'm getting here is she's kind of at like a stalemate. Maybe taking a break. I wouldn't call this a break. I would say that this is trying okay. I mean like a download. What I'm truly getting here is that she's waiting for people to tell her what to do. Like, what's the next move? What's the next move? Like, she doesn't really have that leeway to make her own decision. And that's what I'm getting here with the Hangman right next to the Temperance card. As well, I have the Two of Swords here in reverse. So that means that a difficult decision has been made. I'm not sure what the difficult decision is about, so I can read on that. But I have the Three of Pentacles here, so she is making money moves. I'm definitely seeing somebody in the cards for her though. Like her love life is about to take a float, and she may be dating somebody famous. I really don't know. I feel like it's like a 70-30. And it's one of those times where I'm like, I'm not sure if that prediction is the right thing, but the prediction of her dating somebody is the right thing. So I have the Knight of Pentacles right next to the Lover's card. And every time I get a Knight, that definitely symbolizes somebody for me. So I definitely have the Knight of Pentacles here. And with the Pentacles, it makes me think that he is probably famous in some way. And that this will be like a money move as well. Similar to like Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan kind of. And we have the Eight of Wands here as well, which to me is kind of like getting out of a difficult situation. Or like grinding hard, really, really hard. But overall, I definitely see money moves being made. All right. So yeah, like I feel like she made the wrong decision when it comes to like a financial choice. And yeah, it's not going to play out well in the end. We have the third chakra reversed here, and then we also have the blossoming abundance in reverse here. So I definitely get that she made a wrong decision about something. I can try to see if I can pick up on what. Angel of Strength. It's how the public views her. I feel like she could have came out with something better. I'm trying to like think back to like what recently played out. I don't know if you can see my cards. I don't really have any information of like what recently happened with her. So no, I'm not really seeing anything of like a bad decision that will affect us right now. I'm getting like she could have came out with a situation that really helped her when it comes to the public and like how the public views her, but she decided not to go forth with it. So like paying gossip blogs, for instance, and she decided not to go forth with it. Something along that lines. Let's look at her love life. Who's this mystery man coming up? What's going on? What's coming up next for Doja Cat's love life? Okay, I'm not really getting anything else, but I'm getting to keep pulling. Interesting. Well, she's definitely not, she's definitely not in a relationship, but she's getting around. This is intriguing. I don't want to say anything that's too much, but I kind of get that she may be getting around or not. And I don't know, because like 70% of me wants to say that she's getting around, but I always have that, oh, maybe she's just sitting at home with her cat to herself. No, I'm getting that she is active right now, and that she's not sleeping with the right people. Like, she's sleeping with people that could be manipulating her or using her in some way. Because I have to pay attention to red flags in reverse right in front of me. And then not only that, but I have deception right under it. And then right next to pay attention to red flags, I have the very soon. And what that means here is that they probably promised her something that was going to happen very soon, and then it didn't happen. And that's why it's in reverse. And that's exactly what that, that could be a call to what that bad decision was. I got that it could have been a gossip blog, but it also could just be, it has to do like with something with her career and how she's going to be perceived in the public. And that person could have been helping her, but he lied about the help. Yeah, and she's going to be letting this person go. Like, let it go. Let this person go. But I am getting some type of like publicity stunt where she's going to be dating around. So, yeah, like it wasn't anything more than an attraction, I guess. But some type of the publicity stunt where she's dating around. And I'm getting like an idea of like JT and Lil Uzi Vert, kind of like how that kind of made like headlines. So we can see on that, but that's what I'm getting so far. So back to my tried and true energy deck. Because I'm not even going to lie to you guys right now. Her energy is very weird to me. It's strange. It's like if I could tell you more, I would tell you. So I'm getting like blocks, but at the same time, I'm getting some downloads of information. And if I have to do like a part 2 or an energy checkup, then I will. And usually whenever I deal with a block, that tends to mean that either A, it is not set in stone. So we're in a hangman period. Or B, it's something that's not allowed for the public to know yet, or even like the guides to know yet. So that means that we're just not gonna know. But there's something a little bit strange about her energy. I'm gonna see what's going on next. What's coming up next in her career? It's so unstable. Look at that. We have the root chakra reversed. That's what I was trying to say. Like, her energy just seems so unstable. She's not good at making decisions. Like, are you signing contracts that rip you off in any chance? Or are you just, like, not with the right manager or promoter? That's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, she's just not making the right decisions, but at the same time, I see her being happy with what's playing out. Like, it's not completely a bad reading at all. It's just she's not making the right decisions, and I'm getting that the way that her career plays out is very unstable. They are whipping out singers, but really rappers, female rappers left to right, especially after not Doja Cat, after Cardi B's blow up. Okay, I'm getting a huge download. After Cardi B's blow up, that's when the music industry said it's time for more female rappers. And I'm getting like, I don't want to be too much, but back in the day, a lot of people forgot about the Brat. They forgot about Foxy Brown. Like, when you think about like old school female rappers, you think Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, and then you think Lil Kim. And like some of those other rappers were almost completely forgotten about. And then until people were like, oh, yeah, there they go. Like, yeah, I remember the Brat and like all that stuff. So, and she was like making, like I remember Trina, and like she was making a lot of appearances on a lot of singles. So how could you forget about her? And that's kind of the situation that's going on with Doja Cat's career as well. Like if she doesn't make the right moves, then she's going to end up in that disposition where people are just going to forget about her in the next, I want to say 10 to 15 years. Like when you have the newer generation coming up, people are going to forget if she doesn't make the right moves. That's really what I'm getting here. And that's not just for Doja Cat. That's a message for a lot of them. That's also a message I'm getting for Sweetie. And it's a message that I'm getting for sorry, my brain is just going off. But it's a message that I'm getting for Sweetie, and it's a message that I'm getting for a lot of the other like rappers that are blossoming, but they're basically just trade-ins to see how much can we bank off of Cardi B's Express Train. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm picking up on another message that I have to read on. But to finish off this reading, I will say that I see Doja Cat being happy. I see her being strong, but I see her being manipulated in the industry. We have a deceit card right here. So I see her being happy. I see her being strong, but I definitely see her career being unstable. So my next question that I keep picking up is there a skin color bias that's going on with Doja Cat compared to other rappers? Is there a skin color bias? Lizzo, that was the other one. I'm getting the same thing could happen to Lizzo. And Lizzo's going through the same thing where it's like, I can easily replace you, or like you may be forgotten if you don't continue to like put up the effort. So that's interesting. Okay, so basically what I'm getting here is that it's like there is, but there isn't. Like if you're trying to make it all the way to the top, then there absolutely is. But if you can make it the alternative route, then there isn't. I'm gonna have to pull again. Sorry. I gotta pull again. Is there light skin bias in the music industry? Okay, so yeah, there is. And okay, so what I'm getting here is that there is light skin bias in the music industry. Yeah, and I'm kind of getting like if you are darker in complexion, then your bright bet is just to manifest or do things on your own. Do it the alternative way. Do it the indie way, because I do get that there is some type of bias going on, especially like in the rapping division of like the music industry. But at the same time, I'm getting like you have people like SZA, right, that are like making it on the up and up, and they are full-blown dark-skinned black women. But at the same time, no disrespect to anybody who gets plastic surgery, but it's like the amount of plastic surgery that SZA had. You know, keep that in mind as well. And I'm getting that it is a lot tougher. And when they were going towards who's the best female rapper, or who can I get to have my own Cardi B or to replace Cardi B, I'm getting that they were only looking at like the lighter complected rappers. I'm getting another download that Doja Cat wasn't even originally a rapper. Like that was not her goal, but they decided that that would be the wisest way to promote her because it was a lot easier. Like, and promoting her as an R&B artist or promoting her even as a pop artist doesn't really pop off. Like, she's to them, she's still she's a biracial woman, but she's still a black woman to them. So anybody who has like black in them, you will be considered either an R&B artist or a rapper or a hip hop artist. And I think that that's what they thought would be the most profitable, instead of saying, oh, she's just another pop artist. Like, no, they were going to put her in a category, and they decided that rap was the most profitable. And that's exactly what they did to Lizzo. And I'm like, Lizzo raps? Like, to me, those are not really raps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not spitting at all. So, and it's the same thing with Doja Cat. It's not really spitting, but that's what they decided would be the wisest way to promote these women. And let me go ahead and pull more for the hostilities card. Yeah. The music industry and how they are, I kind of get like this idea of like, let it go. Like, let go of the idea that, oh, well, I'm darker skinned, so I don't have this, like, these opportunities. Like, the way that the music industry acts is like, let it go. Let it go. And then take responsibility anyway. Like, they're very cutthroat. But it's unfortunate because it's obvious that it's there, right? It's incredibly obvious that it's there, but it's like, oh, well, Meg Thee Stallion is dark enough, right? And that's kind of how the music industry acts. Like, they're not really worried about who, like the darker ones not being able to promote themselves. Oh, my bad. Like, the darker women not being able to promote themselves. They're more worried about, oh, well, if you can't do it, then that's your fault. You need to try even harder. You need to strive even harder. And I'm getting like, I don't want to be rude, but I just got on the download. You need to have sex with the right people, right? So, the last thing I'm going to ask is, oh my God, the question just ran away from me. Man. So my last question I'm going to ask is about the situation that happened back when like she was video chatting. I want to say, how does that affect her now? How does she view that situation? I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I'm going to just tell you exactly how I see it. It seems to be a humiliation ritual. And like I said, a lot of these like new rappers that they're trying to push out, all of them seem to have gone through something similar. Like, this is a legitimate humiliation ritual. Because I'm like, how do you have the fourth chakra here? The yang means push, action, masculinity, masculine energy, and then manifestation, upright. To me, what this reads is that this was a humiliation ritual, one that puts her on the map, because any publicity is good publicity. So you need to start off with something drastic, some bad publicity, and then after that's over and done, like, you're going to get your sales, you're going to get your views, and more people outside of the urban community are going to know who you are. Like, she already had her niche fan base, but if you want to be put to the top, if you want the news channels to talk about you, you have to go through a humiliation ritual. And I'm getting that this was all a setup. Look, you have the thinking man right here. It was all a setup. And she stayed strong throughout the entire ordeal because she already knew what was going on behind the scenes. She already knew what was happening. And I actually see that this ended up losing money. Like, the guy, I guess like her manager or like anybody who's over her, he ended up losing money from this ordeal, and the situation was kind of getting like a little bit unstable, because you do have to be careful here. Like, who are you pandering to? Like, I kind of get, it's like, I don't really need the African American community, because I also have the LGBTQ community to promote her to, and I also have like the Latina community to promote her to, and like the summer like blonde girl to promote her to. Like, I'm getting they did not care about potentially lead. And I said summer for a reason because like her music came out in the summer. Yeah, and I'm kind of getting like they didn't really have a reason to care too much if they lose like African American or any type of other like black subgroup, like that type of friend, not friend. Oh, I'm stumbling over my mouth. Oh, they didn't really care about losing like any like black people specifically. They didn't care about losing like black fans, but I am getting that did make an impact. That did make an impact. And I'm gonna just keep saying, like, the media, not really the media, but us as the, I'm just gonna have to say it, like, us as the public, we just keep eating it up. We eat up these humiliation rituals. Like, I'm surprised that popped out. Wow. Yeah, like, that's interesting. So we keep eating it up. Like whenever there's a publicity stunt, like a lot of the stuff that we see in the media, that's not real. It's not real. And we've already said that from before in one of my previous videos, that it's not real and that they make a lot of this stuff up in order to garner more sales. So yeah, that's my reading on Doja Cat. Even so, best of luck to her. And I see good fortune for her. I see absolute good fortune for her, but I do see her being confined and being upset with the way that she doesn't have any control over how she's being portrayed to the media. Like that's all her manager. She doesn't really have control over how she's being portrayed or any of the gossip that comes out about her. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to read on anybody else. And until next time, subscribe if you want more. Give a like to let me know that I'm doing a great job. Thank you so much, guys. And I will be opening up readings soon, if not today, very soon. My readings are going to be temporary. If you want a personal reading, it's going to be temporary, like the time. So I may open it up from now all the way up until August, and then I'll be closing it for some time. So it's first come, first serve, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you guys soon, and adios.